Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Onion Network. I am Londononion.
And I'm Mascara Onion.
For today's story, we're going to be continuing our coverage of Update 25 and taking a brief look at the new landmark outposts in each map.
Now, you had already covered the landmark outposts in Mayor Valley, but it turns out each map has a different effect to fulfill different niches. Let's get started.
So just as a reminder for those who may have missed the previous exploration of Update 25, Mayor Valley's landmark outpost is the Wind Farm, which provides one's base with power for either a daily requirement of influence, parts, or passive labor cost. This landmark is also located close to Camp Kellenqua, giving it a bit of a southwest deviation from the center of the map. Not exactly the most advantageous positioning, but not terrible either.
The wind farm essentially negates the requirement for a generator or a solar array, but it still carries the morale boost for having base-wide power.
Moving on to Drucker County, the landmark for this map is the Sasser Regional Hospital. Its main functions are meant to provide small advantages in one's everyday survival, while of course providing 2 units of med resources each day. The 3 options one can choose from are urgent care, preventative care, and hygienic care. Urgent care reduces injury severity by 10%, preventative care provides a health boost of 10 HP, and hygienic care increases plague resistance by 30. We're not entirely sure what that number means or how it is quantified. This landmark is essentially located at the center of the map, which is a very nice advantageous spot.
Although these different strategies seem small in impact, they can be changed at the drop of a hat, and there also does not appear to be a cost to having any of the options activated. It has some resemblance to what an infirmary/field hospital is capable of, but definitely not exactly a replacement.
Carrying on, in Cascade Hills we have the Leeds concrete silos as the landmark outpost. The main strategy behind this landmark is passively covering maintenance costs of materials for one's base facilities. Just like the wind farm in Mayor Valley, one can use either influence, parts, or 2 labor units to keep the outpost running. It also comes with 2 additional functions to speed up facility building times, for an additional cost of parts. These can be shown as building prep and professional construction. The latter, however, requires the construction skill specialization and reduces build time by 75%, whereas the former, build prep, is 50%. This landmark is located deep in the southeast corner of the map, close to the container fort, which is a rather disadvantageous location.
So it seems that the Leeds concrete silos resemble the staging area one can build in their base. The only difference I'm noticing is that the building prep and the professional construction options activate within seconds. Meanwhile, at a staging area, times can take much longer before activation.
Our last landmark in Providence Ridge is the New Hope Church and is meant to serve as either a sanctum, a shelter, or a stronghold. The shelter strategy is a bit of a gamble, but is ultimately meant to serve as an outpost for 4 extra beds and potentially a morale boost or a morale penalty, depending on one's base threat level. Low levels provide a morale boost, while high threat levels create a morale penalty. The Sanctum strategy is purely a morale-based option and provides a series of morale-boosting activities. The Stronghold strategy provides both rooftop recon and sniper cover as radio commands for some additional influence. There is also a Post Guard option to aid with reducing siege threat levels, costing 2 units of labor for 16 minutes. This landmark is located at the southeast corner of its map.
This one is interesting. It's like a mixture of a lounge, a watchtower, and barracks, but without the material costs for maintenance. Additionally, the Stronghold strategy does not come with an ammo cost. Now, London, how would you rank these landmark outposts?
It's difficult to speak briefly on their efficacy on each map, as there are too many strategic variables that can apply, and such a discussion is more fitting as a seminar. But just looking at the landmarks on their own, I would value the Sasser Regional Hospital the least, followed by Leeds Concrete Silos, then the wind farm of Mayor Valley, and Providence Ridge taking most valued. But they all have interesting mechanics and add complexity to State of Decay 2's mechanics, allowing for more playstyles and strategies to surface. But that concludes our news coverage for today, and that is all this onion.
And this onion.
That is all these onions have to say. I'm Londononion.
And I'm Mascara Onion. This has been your Onion News, signing off.